All right, good to have you here. So today we'll be replicating this political campaign flyer design, and without wasting much time, let's get straight to business. So let me just start this process all over again. Go here, and we'll set the image size as the width will be 1080, then the height will be 1280. So this is what we have here. Let's go bring in this is the design that I'll be replicating. And like you always always point out that always try and use your grid lines so that you make your work easy. The only thing when you're designing, you can always put it on and off. So let's work on our background first. Go over to my gallery. We'll be using two type of background for this. We'll be using, where is the first one? We'll be using this one. Let me put it here first. Then let me bring in the other one. I'm bringing that one. We're using two background for this. We just want something straightforward, something simple. And this one, this is the second background we'll be using. So before we do that, I want us to give our this in the color. I'll be using a gradient color. So I used two gradient color, green, the light green and the darker green. So I think I'll be using something similar here. So let's pick it from the design. We'll click here. Click here, those of you that don't know, click here. Then the next thing is you click here. You click this one there. You click it, then you will use this cursor as I'm moving like this to select the particular color you want. So this is the original design, and we're picking the dark part and the light part. So this one is the light part of the design. Yes, then we'll go over and choose the one that is darker. Darker, just a little bit darker, not much. Something like this. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so we have something like this. Then now we'll be using our background. Okay, I look this. We bring in those two things I'll be using as a background. We'll bring in this green one first. So we'll just stretch it. Working on background, it depends on the design, but working on backgrounds can be a little bit challenging at first. But it's advisable that once you want to blend and you're learning, just use one or two background. You can observe from other designs. What you want your design is to have a texture feeling. You don't want it to look just bland like this. So you can see the difference, right? See this without the texture and with this. So you can see that it has given it a feel already. So let's take this to the back. Take this to the back. Then we'll bring in this one. The same thing with this. But what we'll do here is we'll change the we'll go back to color filters. Go back to your color filters and we'll adjust the hue, because the background we're using is green. So we want something that looks like green. Something that looks like green. So you can see that you can change the saturation. You can work on the saturation just a little bit. It mustn't be much. Then opacity, brightness. Okay. Don't want it to be too bright. Not much. So you have it this way. Then the same thing, you reduce the opacity. It shouldn't be much. We just want that feel, that texture like feeling. And we have it this way. Then what do? We take this to the back as well. Take it to the back. and we lock it so that it will not affect our design. So we've done the background, and let's bring in the image of the man here. And I'll be using a different kind of fill for this design. Yes, you have it this way. The image will need to be worked on a little bit, but when you're working on image, don't apply too much effects. Don't apply, because ideally there are other app that you can use for this. So once you're using PixelLab, just don't overdo it. There are apps you can use to do this editing of images to give it a different kind of feeling. Yes, so but we'll be doing something different here. Increase it. What I'll be doing is I will rotate this image, because I want the flyer design to have a kind of movement. So we'll rotate it to -5, and let's just leave it there first. -5. We'll leave it there first. Let's lock the image into the front. Then we'll bring in that shape, this shape here. Now we'll also be rotating the shape. So something like this. We'll be giving it a kind of movement. So we'll use the opacity. We're using stroke. The stroke width shouldn't be much. Then we'll give it the color. We'll pick it from the design. The color of the stroke is green, right? Green. You can pick it from the design. So the color is green, but you can see, you cannot see it very clear. What do you do now? You can add stroke color. So it shouldn't be much. If you feel like this is much, you can reduce it. Then the same thing, we'll rotate this to angle -5. We want this design to have like a movement kind of. I'm sure you get what I'm saying. Then this has to be at the center. Then the next thing we'll be bringing this tone paper effect. I'll be making the resources available in the description below, but you should also learn how to download it. You can get this from PNG and some other sites. So remember, we are using the same kind of this thing for everything, the movement. So we'll also rotate this to -5, and we'll see what we can do here. Push this way, push it this way, push it this way. And we have it. The color, yes, you want the color, you can give this a stroke if you want, but let's add the color first. Then we'll put it on the design. Just take, if you feel, you can always use texture, but for this I just use one color. You can add a stroke if that is necessary, but don't make it much. So we have it this way. Everything we're doing is having movement. Copy. And I talk about using your grid line, so this will also help you. So let's copy this. What I want to do, no need for the grid line, I just want to add that one at the bottom. Add that one at the bottom. So these are the little things you just do to add movement to your design, and it brings out that extra beauty in it. So we have that way, and copy this. If you want to make this small, we'll be using this. There are some things we put here. Just increase it a little bit. I think it's okay. Is this okay? Let's look at this image. I think it's okay. But this one, the color we'll be using is yellow. I already showed you how you can pick the color from the distance, so I will not be doing it. Just you can pick the color and change it. And you have that way, and we're bringing this shape circle. but you cannot rotate circle, so why did we rotate the same thing? That's by the way. So okay, we'll drop this here. Or you know what? Let's do this at the center. I like to align my stuff. This will be white. Copy it. Then reduce it a little bit. Then give the color that yellow. Then let's bring in the accord party logo. We can't make this circle based on how the thing is. It's the width is longer than the height. So if you do circle, it will not work this way. So I have to do an alternative. As a designer, you learn to use your initiative. So you put this at the center like this. And you can see the color of this yellow that I changed, not the same with the color of that accord. So you want to make this. So you can see now it's not the same thing. What do? As simple as that. Merge the two together. You merge them. You merge them, and we have it this way. So just place it here. We place it down. So you see, we're making progress already, and we also copy this again. Copy this. Let's look at the other thing. So okay, now we don't need to look here. So we can keep this way if you're okay. And what I'll do is okay, let me see, keep this at the center. There's something I might be doing something different from what I did from the original design. Just follow me. The idea is let me see. I wanted to bring in the checkbox like that. So this, I might just make this white. Color. Okay, we'll make it white. I don't think yellow will be more visible. I think white will be more visible. So let me make it this way. Okay, I think this one is better. So let me just merge the excuse me. And you can see we've done that. We'll come and place it here. Place it here. You can increase it. I want it to be very, very bold, to be able to be different from what I did. So you can see our design is now like making a whole lot of sense. And if you want, there's something I was thinking. Oh, okay, shape. This. So this. I still want that green to show. Opacity, stroke. Stroke. Let's give this color the stroke green. Reduce this. I want this to show here like this. Okay, the color. It should be this green. If you want stroke to the same thing. Not much. I still want it to be like this. I think it's better now. Then the next thing, we'll go right there and put his name and all that. Remember, everything is flowing with a rotation of -5. Rotate -5. And there we put some paradigm shift. The font to be using, you can download it on Google. We'll be using this font. The name of the font I use is Clash Display. So increase this way. Line spacing, reduce the line spacing, reduce the line spacing, kind of too much. Yes, 25 is okay. 25 is okay. So copy this first. Let me see. Then we give this the dark green color. Dark green color. Or we'll be using a stroke to add some contrast there. White stroke. Can't see white stroke with that contrast. So 15. Let me see. 10, 12, 15 is okay. 10, 12 to 15 is okay. Then this, copy it. Copy it. And you just write 2023. This time around it's white. 2023. And the color will be white. The color will be white. The stroke. I think I made the stroke to be this light green. So you can see now. Beautiful. Our design is now making sense. This line spacing, I still want to increase it because it's kind of too close. No, the line spacing. Take it up. See, our design is now making a whole lot of sense. You can see the beauty in it. Please, if this is the first time I would like for you to subscribe to it and let me know what kind of tutorial I want me to be making more of. And I think here I wrote, okay, let me write the name Dr. Akila Ishaku. Akila, right? Okay. Ishaku, I think I got it now. Make it, spread it out, spread it out, spread it out, spread it out. And we have it this way. Dr. Akila Ishaku. Have it this way. Copy it. Then we're gonna write member Lafia Obi Federal Constituency. Member Lafia Obi Federal. I'll be making the federal, that's FPD constituency. So cut out SS. So definitely spread this out. Then we're reducing it. We're increasing this the size of this. Or we're using spacing. Let's space it out. Because I'm still going to include that vote there. Still going to include it. So this color, the color will be dark green, obviously. Then we'll still copy it. The right votes. Votes. Come over here. Where did it go to? Giving it a white background. White background color. Left padding 5. No, increase rather. Then the bottom padding will reduce it because it's kind of too much. I don't know why it's like that. Then just give it a rotation of 5. We'll still reduce the size. Think 20 is appropriate. But remember, we are working with our grid lines. Or okay, working with our grid lines. I'll also make some adjustments. Votes. We'll have to make this a little bit smaller. So working with our grid line. Yes, a little bit smaller. You see the importance of working with your grid lines, right? It makes your work come out very, very neat. This is what shows to people that you know what you're doing. And when you know what you're doing, you get paid for what you know how to do. And like they always say, you must learn before you earn. In as much as you're learning, you're gonna be earning. Don't need to rush it. My brother, my sister. Alright, how many minutes have we spent? It's been 21 productive minutes. Then we copy this. There are some things to that's right there. That's right. I think it's time to get it right. I think our deadline spacing. But we want to use this one is too bold. We can either use semi-bold or the medium. It's time to get it right. Then reduce the size. Okay, let's use the semi-bold, the font. Let's use the semi-bold. We'll still be seeing what we're doing. Then copy, say the first party on the ballots, the first party on the ballot box. We'll kind of break it. Reduce the size if it's too much. Then let's break it. Give it spacing of 3. Still take it up. All this thing are just the little stuff that makes a difference. I've done what I really wanted to do. Let's also add line spacing for this 3. Okay, 23 minutes are done. I think the last thing I want to do is let's copy this and write his name. Just something I wanted to do. Not much to do it, but to bring out the beauty. And as a designer, sometimes we take extra time in the finishing touch. So I use this font. You can go and download the font. Autograph. AUTOGRAF. I think autograph is it personal use. Yes, so you can go and download it. You can. Everyone can. I think I use this one that's very good. No, not. Oh, what did I do? Sorry. So what I just did was I just placed it here for aesthetics. Not much you do it, but I still like it, and it still make the designs still come out better. Take this to the back. But we have our background at the back, so we take this to the back. Take this to the back, and there you have it. We've been able to successfully replicate this design, so you can go right ahead and delete this. All right, thank you for watching to the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know what type of tutorial you want me to make more of. Till I come your way again, I remain Kingsley. Have a nice day.